Sometimes you gotta crash out to lock in, bro. And that's what I had to do. I literally had to get tired of my regular life because my life was okay, bro. I was comfortable. I had a job, I had food, I had a roof over my head, and I was comfortable. But I had to realize that comfortability isn't gonna help me save my family. Comfortability isn't gonna get me the life I want. Comfortability isn't gonna allow me to buy the crib I want, drive the car I want. Comfortability is gonna keep me stuck in the same position. And sometimes you gotta crash out to lock in, bro. Sometimes you gotta say enough is enough. Sometimes you gotta get real tired and real mad at yourself. You might gotta slap yourself in the face. You feel me? It might gotta be that serious, bro, for you to really lock in and stop sabotaging yourself. Because that's what you're doing. You sabotaging yourself. I used to sabotage myself every fucking day. I used to say that I wanted this. I used to say that I wanted to be successful. I used to say that I wanted to be rich. I used to say that I wanted a business that's doing over 6 figures a year. I used to say that I wanted these things. I used to say that I wanted this life. But after fucking work, I would go sit my ass down and play the game. I would go sit my ass down and not do what I needed to do. I would go fall asleep without accomplishing the things that I promised myself I would accomplish. And that got me nowhere until I got to a point where I said, I'm tired of living this life. I'm tired of living in this bitch ass town around these people that can't help me grow. I'm tired of being around the small people in life. I want to be more. I want to do more. I want to be greater. I want to be better. I want to be the GOAT. I want to be great. You feel me? I got tired of being regular. I got tired of blending in with the crowd. I got tired of just doing what everybody else told me to do, going to school like everybody else told me to do, doing these things that I never wanted to do. I always wanted to chase after something. I wanted to live a life full of adventure. I wanted to be something better. I wanted to really be something with myself. But every day I would sabotage myself. I would sabotage myself every day, and this went on for years. You know how many people say, I wish I started this 5 years ago. I started this last year. I wish I started this. I'm one of those people. I always was awoken to know that if I put in the work in business, I would be successful. I've knew this since a young age. Since I was like 13 years old, bro. I knew this, but I would delay it. I would delay this. It wasn't until recently, probably the last 2-3 years, that I actually started realizing that if I put in this work, I could be exactly where I want to be. I could be around the people I want to be around. I could have the life I want to live. I could live wherever I want. I can order whatever food I want. I don't have to worry about clocking in a 9 to 5. I didn't have to live that life. But I convinced myself that there was tomorrow. I convinced myself that there was next month. I convinced myself that there was next year. But bro, we all gotta die someday. How long are you gonna wait? How long are you gonna keep sabotaging your success? How long are you gonna keep on not chasing after the dreams that you want for yourself? God wouldn't give you this desire in your heart if you weren't supposed to achieve it. God wouldn't set you out on this path if you wasn't supposed to end good for you. Get your ass up and walk towards the path that God has set out for you. God didn't want me to be working a 9 to 5 the rest of my life. He wanted me to lead people. He wanted me to take care of people. He wanted me to take care of my family. He wanted me to get more. He wanted me to do more. He wanted me to be better. He didn't want me to stay stuck, stay complacent, stay unsatisfied for the rest of my life and push off everything that is supposed to be given to me. I was never gonna get to this point at such a young age if I didn't suck it up and fucking do it, bro. I was never gonna get to this point if I didn't suck it up and do it. If I didn't suck it up and become the person I needed to be, if I didn't rage bait myself into becoming the person I needed to be, if I just kept on LARPing and wishing I was this person and acting like I was this person in my head and treating myself like if I already was successful, being nice on myself, saying, hey bro, you okay, bro? At least you clocked in today. At least you made a little $100 today with your $15 hour job. No, bro, that's not enough to take care of your family. That's barely enough to take care of yourself. That is not enough, bro. And if you in that position right now where you making that, you need to be doing everything in your power to do more, to make more, to change your life, to help your family. And if you don't have no family, find people to help, because that's what we're here for as humans, bro. It's too many rich people. It's too many people that have money that don't help anybody but themselves. And I refuse to be one of those people. I will spread the love. I will spread this knowledge to you. I will spread my money eventually. When I get to a point where I can help the world, I will. That's the person that you need to be. That's the person that God wants you to be. God wants you to make the world a better place. God wants you to make your life a better place. Make the people around you have a better place. But instead, you just keep on delaying this. You keep on delaying this, bro. Sometimes you gotta crash out and throw the PS5 out the window. Sometimes you gotta crash out and leave that girl alone that's holding you back. Sometimes you gotta crash out and kick her out the whip and keep driving. Sometimes you gotta crash out and say enough is enough. Because I promise you, you're gonna spend the rest of your life regretting not doing it or regretting not starting sooner. You're gonna regret something. You shouldn't live your life with regrets. You should try your best to make something happen for yourself every day. You should try your best to beat the next man every day, to beat your old self, to beat whoever that was sitting on the couch, whoever that was sitting in the gaming chair, whoever that was staring at the screen 12 hours a day, whoever that was being lazy, whoever that was binge watching those shows, whoever that was kept eating them fucking Doritos and Twinkies and shit. Whoever that was doing that is not you anymore. Sometimes you have to change who you are to become a better person. Sometimes you have to change the way you think to become a better person. Sometimes you have to stop doing the bullshit that's holding you back to become a better person, to get the things that you want. You watching 1 million Hellcat videos on YouTube a day, but you're not going out and trying to achieve that for yourself so you can sit behind the camera and make the video. You watching 1 million house tours on YouTube a day, but you're not putting the grind in so you can buy the house and you can record the video. You watching everybody else's life pass you by. You watching niggas go on travel vlogs. You watching all this shit and you're not able to do that for yourself because you keep on sitting back in comfort. You keep on sitting back and saying it's okay. You keep on sitting back and not achieving the things that you need to achieve for yourself. And the only reason that you're doing that is because you think you have time. You think you can make this happen in a shorter period of time than it really takes. It's not get rich quick, bro. This shit take years. It was years before I started seeing success, bro. It was years before I started being able to be comfortable and get a fucking place in Miami. It was years. It was hard, bro. And I say that to say this. I'm trying to save you guys from this shit, bro. Do not sit in comfort. Do not sit and not do nothing proactively to change your life. Do not become the person that I was. Do not stay the person that you are. Grow up. Level up. Become what you need to be for you, yourself, and your family, and the people around you. Become the person that you need to be. You're never going to have an opportunity like today. You're never going to have an opportunity like today because for all you know, this could be your last fucking day on earth. And did you want your last day to be wasted? Did you want your last day to not be pushing after the dream? I believe every day, I live every day like it's my last. Because I don't want to die. I don't want to die thinking and saying that I could have done more. I didn't give it my all. That's my biggest fear. My fear used to be the work. I used to fear the work. I used to fear the action. I used to be scared, bro, of chasing after my dream because I thought, what if I don't achieve it? What if it takes longer than expected? What if people start thinking that I'm stupid? I used to be scared of all the outcomes of this dream not happening. I used to be scared. And some of you guys might not even see the fact that you're scared to chase your dreams. If you're not doing something that you want to do, you're scared to do it. And that's just that simple. If you're not doing something you want to do, you're scared to do it. And if you want to chase after this life, if you want to chase after your dreams, if you want to take care of your family and you're not doing everything in your power to take care of them, you're scared of what's going to happen if you do it. And I promise you, nothing is going to happen. But you achieving your goal. Nothing is going to happen. Nothing is going to be worse than you sitting in regret at the end of your life and saying to yourself, I had the energy to do it. I had the power in me to do it. I had everything in me to do it. I had the situation to do it. I grew up in America, the land of dreams, whatever the fuck they call this place, bro. And you're not doing nothing about it. You are if you are living in the United States, you have the best opportunity out of anybody else in the world, bro. Out of anybody else in the world. People are born in India and they got to make this shit happen. I got Indian employees that I employ. I see what they had to go through. I see what they have to do, right? I see this. They do anything to get out of their position, and you sitting in comfort where you are right now, not giving yourself the chance to chase after this great opportunity that you've been given. You're not giving yourself the chance to become better. You're not giving yourself the chance to really see your true potential. Doesn't that piss you off? Doesn't that make you think that, damn, I should be doing more? Doesn't that make you think, like, what would my life would look like if I genuinely took things serious? Doesn't that make you think that once it's all said and done, I'm finally gonna feel fulfilled and happy? Doesn't that make you think that, damn, if I just locked in for these small amount of years, it's gonna blow by and I'm gonna be thankful that I did it? Because if you're not thinking like that, you need to think like that. Sometimes you gotta crash out to get to where you need to go. You gotta say enough is enough. You gotta say, I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of being who I am today, and I'm gonna become the next version of me right now. Right now. Not no tomorrow, not no next week, not no when I get my paycheck, not no when this finally lines and the stars align. Right now. When you start doing things right now, that's when your life is gonna change. Your life can change right now if you decide to change it. That's enough for this video, bro. I feel like y'all got the point. I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all boys in the next one, man. I love all of y'all who tune in, support me, hit me up on the DMs, ask me questions. I'm fully free to answer anybody's questions because I've been stuck before. I ain't had nobody else to talk to before. So if you need to talk to me, bro, shoot me over a DM. I'll help you out. I'll give you advice that's relevant to your situation. I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one, bro. I love y'all.